It would work better if I had my mic unmuted. So let's try that again. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Fright Bites, episode 9, the show where you get to ask me anything on my lunch break. I am the BrettMan, of course. So let's say hello to the chat, and we'll just hang out until about 2:55 because I know Davey is going to go live at 3 o'clock. I'm pretty sure that he's going to go live at 3. So I don't want to hold off any time and want to send you all his way after my stream is done. So let's say hello to everybody. We got Chester. What's going on there, Chester? We got Ashton. We got Gene Whitcomb. What's going on? Let's see here. Chester, I'm doing good, man. Can't complain. Had a major headache yesterday because I started on my low carb diet yesterday. And so I'm going to get some headaches for the next couple of days. But after that, hopefully my body will adjust to the diet and hopefully everything will be a-okay, and hopefully I can reach back with my designated weight goal, and we'll just see where it goes from there. Brother Fluff saying, I got a Snickers milkshake and my cat Henry is laying next to me. Let's do this. And that's why I started the stream there, Brother Fluff, because when you say it's time to start the stream, we are going to start the stream. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry about that, Ashton. I know I had my volume. Melissa, what's going on there, Melissa? How are you doing? We got Aaron Click. What's going on there, Aaron? Let's see here. Courtney Reed. What's going on, Courtney? Let's get your comment up here. There's already a trailer for the next 28 inches later. Well, Courtney, I'm not sure if you were on like Pornhub or something like that, but I definitely know that there was a 28 years later Bone Temple trailer that dropped today. And to me, it looks good, but that's the thing. It looks good. I'm still worried about my major thing of what it's getting ready to do to tell its story. But you know what? Don't hate it until you watch it. So when it comes out, I'm sure I'm going to be there in the theater in January, and we'll see how good it can be, or even bad it can be. Let's see here. Mika from Double Feature Podcast. What's going on there, Mika? Let's get your comment up here because I'm sure this will be a good discussion that we get to talk about either on this Fright Bites or the next Fright Bites, which is next week. Which, guys, next week for Fright Bites, that is going to have to be on a Thursday sorry, let me think on that. Yeah, that's going to be on Thursday of next week because next Thursday's Good Real Live is actually going to be next Friday for Good Real Live. Yes, because here's why. Because for next Friday, we are going to be celebrating 5 years of good real hunting. And I'm pretty sure Chris can tell you best that we absolutely need to drink for that. So we will be drinking. We'll have some of our good channel friends of ours. And of course, we're going to have you all in the chat asking us questions as we're going to be hanging out. So Fright Bites will be for next week's Fright Bites for episode 10 will be next Thursday with a Good Real Live being next Friday. But for this week, we're doing Fright Bites right now. And let's see here. I got my thumbnail here because tomorrow, and Mika, I'm going to get back to your comments. So I'm going to get back to it real quick because tomorrow at 8 o'clock Eastern Time, we kickstart a month early Good Real Hunting 2025. And how are we going to do it? With the movie that we adore. And we want to share our love with this movie. And that is Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, the theatrical cut. So letting y'all know it's going to be the theatrical cut that we're going to be watching and spreading our love. We're going to just spread that love to you all. So you will just either love us for it or you're absolutely going to hate us. And if you hate us because you ain't us. So let's get back to Mika's comment here. Let's see here. Mika. Where is your comment? There it is. So let me get back to your comment here. Hey, Brett, got our tickets for The Conjuring Last Rites. We will be talking about it in our next stream. Are you planning on seeing it this weekend? Yes, Mika, I will be seeing it, but here's the bad news. Uh, with being off on Labor Day, I can't do my rotation schedule this week. Oh, so there we go, much better. I have to do my rotation schedule for next week since this Monday I had Labor Day off. So I have to be on a normal schedule. And that hurts my movie going on Thursdays. And Friday, my Kansas City Chiefs play. So Saturday at 10 a.m. is when I'm going to go be seeing The Conjuring Last Rites. I will be doing a real-time reaction short on TikTok and YouTube shorts, and I will also get a written review out as well. And for the Toxic Avenger, I will try to get that written review out by tomorrow. So that is my plan. So yes, Mika, hopefully you both enjoyed The Conjuring Last Rites, and I will definitely wanting to be tuning in to your all's live stream when you all do that. All right, so it keeps on making me scroll back up here, so I don't want to miss anybody. So let's see here. Don't want to miss anybody, especially her. Destiny, what's going on there, Destiny? How are you doing? Hopefully all is going well with you. We got Heather's in the chat. What's going on there, Heather? Hopefully everything's going with you as well, because Heather, I know you got your Dallas Cowboys tomorrow opening up the NFL season. I hope they're ready. That's all I got to say, Heather. I hope they are ready. Cole, what's going on there, Cole? How are you doing, buddy? Hopefully all's going well with you. Especially you texted me earlier, but I missed National Barbecue Ribs Day, which, man, if I knew that, I would have been cooking me some ribs today. But unfortunately, I have other plans for dinner tonight that go with my low-carb diet. All right, who else we got in here? Yeah, congrats on 5 years. Yes, thank you so much, there, Mika. Yeah, so next Friday, we will be celebrating 5 years of Goodwill Hunting, of us hanging out, drinking, and having some of our close YouTube friends on the channel as well. Who are those particular YouTube friends? Guess you'll have to check out next Friday to see who they are. All right, first question. There we go. If y'all have any questions, ask me anything in that comic section. Chester says, question: despite the watch party for Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, which version are you guys doing tomorrow? Directors or theatrical? Yes, Chester, that is a good and important question. Most people can get access to the theatrical cut, so that is what we'll be watching. Is we're going to be watching the theatrical cut, and I know some of you are going to be so disappointed not having Michael Myers scream "Die!" while we're doing that watch party. So I am so sorry for that. But the main thing I'm sorry for is not reacting to that amazing Brad Dourif scene of Sheriff Brackett finding his daughter Annie. That's going to be sad not seeing or to reacting to for a director's cut. So a theatrical cut is what we're going to do on tomorrow night at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Let's see here. Who else we got? Let's see here. Melissa said, gets me away from my real life drama. And yeah, Melissa, I'm sorry that you have some drama going on at home. Hopefully, you can get past it. And we're just glad you're here because this is a safe space where you could just exit out of reality just for a good, I would say, 55 minutes, because that's how I usually like to do these fried bites, is between 50 to 55 minutes. So again, Melissa, my thoughts are with you, and hopefully everything will get just moving on up to the east side. Let's see here. Yeah, that's right, Heather. Football is back. Bruffer Fluff says October is Good Real Humping Month. Now, Bruffer Fluff, that's for the OnlyFans section of Good Real Humping. That's only for OnlyFans. This is September and October, where we're going to be celebrating. And you know what? Let me bring up that logo. The Good Real Hunting 2025. This is the brand new logo to celebrate that. We got lots of good plans. We got a horror trivia stream plan. We got a big 2000s movie draft that we're going to be doing. And of course, our annual Fright Fights bracket. We don't know what the topic is yet, but you can expect that in October and much, much more. So, this Good Real Haunting season, you do not want to miss. Let's see here. Who else we. Let me just scroll up here. Okay, I got that. Got that. We got Mark Jones. What's going on there, Mark Jones? How are you doing, buddy? Hopefully, all's going well with you. Cole says, me and Brett are ready for that Devil's Rejects, and I'm so excited. Yes! And what Cole is talking about is that me and Cole are going to go see the Devil's Rejects in October, that first week of October, at the movie theater. How crazy is that going to be? I believe, Cole, it is October the 8th. That's just from old man memory there. On October the 8th, me and my buddy Cole are going to go see the Devil's Rejects in the theater, and that is just going to be an awesome time. I'm pretty sure that everyone in the theater is going to get annoyed with me and Cole quickly as how much we're going to quote that movie. Especially me out loud, going to go just stand up by my seat and go, "Are you a chicken fucker?" So Cole, get ready for me to scream "chicken fucker" while we're watching the movie. Now, Ashton, why are you saying go Chargers? You know I hate the Chargers. Byron, what's going on there, Byron? How are you doing? Hopefully, all's going well with you. Mika, I appreciate that, and you're going to go see it on Friday, so I am looking forward to hearing what you have to say, because I already watched Braden's short and a little bit of a written review on The Conjuring: The Last Rites, and I'm having a little bit more optimism about that movie. So again, I'm not going to say anything until I see it, but I'm a little bit more ready to go see it. Chester says NFL football is back, but my Michigan Wolverines got a good game this Saturday. Who are they playing there, Chester? Because I want to see how your all's freshman quarterback's going to do with some better competition. Davey Davray, what's going on there, buddy? How are you doing? Hopefully all is going well with you. And Davey, I know you're streaming at 3. I promise you we will be done just in time for everyone in this awesome chat to go over to your channel to have a good time on your channel as well for your live stream. And yes, I'll even show that off, Davey. Please be sure to hit that like button or slash that like button and show me some love, because every time you hit that like, it warms my heart. And plus, of course, we got to defeat the evil algorithm that is the YouTube algorithm, so this channel can be the best that it can be. And while I'm scrolling here too as well, I did release my Conjuring movie poll for Chills and Thrills. So if you've not voted yet, go ahead and vote. And you just don't have to vote on one poll. For any time you see my poll, like for the voting poll, that is, go ahead and just vote away, because I'm accepting the most votes possible so we can get the most votes possible and we can get a better movie rating for it. And plus, I need more 5 stars too, because as I'm seeing right now, I'm actually, to my surprisement, seeing a lot of a lot of 3-star voting. And to me, that's very shocking and worrisome, because I need more high ratings on it. Because again, love The Conjuring. Let me get a quick drink real quick. All right, let's see here. Zodiac Z, what's going on there, Zodiac? How are you doing? Saying, going with the Chiefs Friday, they better not lose. Well, Zodiac, we're usually pretty good on that first opening game of the season, and so it'll be a tough game, but I think we can do it. Here we go. This is a good question for you all, and I want to hear your all's thoughts in the chat. how many of us watch from work? And I'm very curious about that because I know Destiny does. And again, I appreciate you taking some time while at work to come watch little old me. Make a fool out of myself most of the time. But what about everybody else? Are you watching on your lunch break or during lunch? Let me know. Let's see here. Ashton, thank you. Ashton and Chester, thank you so much for the shout out on the Good Real Haunting logo. Let's see here. Heather says, I watched during Riley's nap, then head to school to pick up Roman. Well, Heather, I appreciate that. So let's see here. Yeah, I appreciate that. So thank you so much there, Heather. Sorry, I was kind of reading in advance real quick. Mika is at work right now, paperwork day, so I'm in the office. Well, again, Mika, I appreciate you tuning in to me while you're at work, and I appreciate that. And hopefully, work goes fast for you today. Cole, I knew he would get my East Side reference. Oh, you kidder. Uh oh. I am ready for Twilight in the theater. So, Destiny, are you going to be watching all 5 movies at the theater? Or is there one Twilight movie are you looking at in particular? Because if you're just going to pick one, I want to assume you're going to want to watch part two. But are you going to watch all 5 at the theater? That is the question that I have for you. Pat from the that Pat from that Halloween movie collector. What's going on there, Pat? How are you doing? Hopefully all is going well with you. Appreciate you hanging out with us. If you have a question, you can ask me anything. All right, let's see here. All right, to answer the question, only New Moon and Breaking Dawn Part 2 in the theater. And I will go ahead and vote for my last watch of the Twilight series. Those would be the 2 very damn good movies to go watch in the theater. Because part 1 is just, it was fine for what it was, a good buildup. But of course, part 2, we get that ultimate third act. And New Moon was the second one, I believe. And I thought it was really good. So you picked 2 good movies to go see for the Twilight series in the theater. But more importantly, I hope you have a really good time. Let's see here. Chester says we head to Oklahoma. Also, the freshman quarterback is good so far. Well, Oklahoma's going to be a tough battle there, Chester. So best of luck to your Michigan Wolverines and to your quarterback. Let's see here. Okay, y'all are just talking about Twilight in the chat. That's hell yeah. Let's see here. Evil Alex, long time no see, buddy. What's going on? Hopefully, all is going well with you, Evil Alex. Saying, how is the car chatting going? Well, it is going great because we did break our Fright brights. See, that's what happens when I talk too fast, or when I'm excited, I talk fast. For Fright Bites, we had 17 people right before 2:25 Eastern time. So that is a record for Fright Bites, which we did get 16 last week. So when we got that 17, so that's our new record. Can we get that record again? Can we get 18 people watching live on this lunch hour? So let's freaking go. So, Alex, hopefully all is going well with you, my friend. Let's see here, Gil. Let's see here. Let me get this one here. Aaron Click says, been on an It Follows kick lately. I think I'm obsessed, which, hey, very good horror movie to be obsessed by, my friend. And I think I like it now as much, if not more, than how. Woo! Aaron Click bringing on a hot take here in the chat. I love it. Um, I see, that's the thing with me, Aaron. The more I watch Halloween '78, I actually go down on my movie rating. Like I give Halloween '78 a 4.5 out of 5, but I'm afraid if I watch it more, I actually dislike it less. And I'm just trying to keep Halloween at that 4.5 range. But is it better than It Follows? I would probably say no to that, but I appreciate you giving It Follows some love because it's really damn good. All right, let's see here. Do. Y'all just talking amongst yourself. That is awesome. I always encourage you all talking amongst yourself. And I'll just sit here and read it if y'all just want to talk to each other instead of me. So this is your all's live stream. Okay, sorry, Aaron, I didn't get to this in time. Brett, what are your thoughts on It Follows? What score do you give it? Well, first off, I give It Follows also a 4.5 out of 5 along with Halloween. I just kind of prefer Halloween a little bit more than It Follows, but It Follows is such a great concept for a horror movie. That opening scene with that girl just running in the street just really just sinks you into the movie and just very curious of what's going on with the movie. And then we get introduced to Mika Monroe, which this was her like big standout movie that really just kind of like launched her career in acting. And I thought she was amazing in this. And of course, we get a very underrated score. By score meaning a musical score in this movie as well, especially when we enter to that third act, and it does something along the lines of that's the best I can do about it. But that score is so damn epic, and I would actually love to own a vinyl of It Follows. So if y'all see a vinyl out there for It Follows, please let me know so I can buy it. But yeah, Aaron Click, end of the day, 4.5 out of 5, and I cannot wait to cover that movie for Chills and Thrills in the future. Oh, speaking of chills and thrills, because I'm not sure, because I know I posted it on Labor Day, so I know we were all extremely busy on Labor Day. If you have a horror movie that you want to suggest to me for the 100th subscriber celebration live stream that I do plan on doing at the end of September, I believe on the top of my head, it is on Friday, September the 26th, will be a special live show of Chills and Thrills for the 100th subscriber celebration where we'll pick a horror movie that you all get to decide. So if you have not suggested a horror movie to me, be sure to get those in before I spin that wheel on September the 22nd. So let me know in the comments right now, if you have not already, what horror movie do you want me to add to that wheel for a shot at the 100th subscriber live stream? All right. Melissa says I take care of my mom has to. Melissa, I'm so sorry to hear that. My grandmother has had dementia last year before she passed last year. I know it's not easy, Melissa, and I am so sorry to hear that. But I know that if she could tell you that she really appreciates what you're doing for her, Melissa. And so, my thoughts are with you because I cannot, again, I can imagine a little bit, but I can't just, it's hard to imagine taking care of someone you love with dementia. So, again, Melissa, hopefully my heart's with you. Let's see here. Has anyone put out any Halloween decor yet? I have not yet. Hopefully, with my mom living with me, I can get her in the Halloween spirit, and we can get some Halloween decor up. Because really, my office is full of Halloween decor already, but I like to get the rest of the house a little bit of the spooky season. So that's what I'm going to try to do. And I will try to actually go for that after I get back from Bald Headed Island in 2 weeks. Or I go to Bald Head Island in 2 weeks. So after that vacation, I would love to try to get some more Halloween decor set up around my house. All right, let's see here. Yeah, everybody, please send some love to Melissa. I appreciate you all being awesome in the chat to her. Brett, did you watch episode 5 of Alien Earth yet? I thought it was the best episode. And Ashton, I've been hearing some great things about episode 5, but I have yet to see episode 4. And I'm almost at a point now where I'm just going to wait for all the episodes to come out for Alien Earth, and I'll just do a binge watch of them. And that's what I plan on doing because, again, I got spooky season ahead and I got Survivor that I'm still watching. So that's probably what I'm going to do. Yes, Evil Alex. There are 5 Twilight films, with 4 and 5 being parts 1 and 2. Heather, what has been your worst theater experience this year? I know you had quite a few bad rants. Heather, that's the thing. I've had my fair share of bad theater experiences this year. That I can't really think of one off the top of my head. Here, let me think. Let me think, Heather. Just give me 1 minute. Yes. For some reason, closing my eyes kind of actually helps me remember things. So just bear with me on that. Bam, we got 18 people watching. That's a new record for Fright Bites Live. Hell yeah. Um, okay, this might not be my worst theater experience, but this is probably one of my biggest rants that I've done this year. It's for the movie. Oh my God, now I'm trying to remember the movie. I want to say it is Final Destination Bloodlines that this happens, but I'll fact check myself here in a few there, Heather, and I'll get back to you on it. But I know there was. Oh no! It's the movie Drop, where I had somebody at my theater that left all their popcorn scattered, their drink in the drink holder, and their napkins just spread out everywhere in their seat, and that lazy asshole did not pick up their stuff, and that really bothers me because our movie theater, the employees of the movie theater, they're not our servants. We have to start treating them with respect and picking up our trash and throwing it away and do the best we can to keep our area neat and clean, just for those employees. Because again, when we had that whole damn chicken jockey shit from last year, that's where it's just like I even do a better job myself. I don't try to spill as much popcorn while I'm eating it because I'm what we call a messy eater when it comes to popcorn. So yeah, that's definitely one of the worst rants that I have for a theater experience. But when I get to my main one, if I can ever remember it, I'll get with you on that. Let's see here. Do. Y'all tongues amongst yourselves. Evil Alex, what's your favorite films of the year so far? Well, my favorite non-horror movie is absolutely going to be Superman because I just God, what James Gunn has going for that new DC universe. It's going to be spectacular. I thought it had a lot of good jokes. It had a lot of great cinematography, great iconic moments that I will. I even still to this time period still go on TikTok to look up the Superman speech at the towards the end of the film because it was such a damn good moment. I think that's absolutely going to be the movie scene of the year. But my favorite horror movie, I am still going Team Sinners right now, but that could possibly change. Maybe it's like between Sinners, Final Destination, Bloodlines, and Weapons as my favorite horror movies of the year so far. What would end up being my favorite horror movie? Y'all will have to find out in December when me and Brad do our final ranking of horror movies for 2025. Let's see here. Melissa saying, I heard there's going to be enough for Violent Night 2. Yes, Melissa, you did hear that correctly. And that is coming out in December of 2026 for Violent Night 2. And I cannot wait for that to see David Harbour come back as a kid, as a badass fighting Santa Claus to spread that good holiday cheer in their asses. All right, let's see here. Yeah, and I definitely do not want to miss these chats. So if there's a Chills and Thrills suggestion, I do not want to miss. Guys, do you know what I just remembered? And 19 people watching live, that's another record. Hell yeah, let's keep it up. Can we get to 20? So yeah, I just now realized, dumbass me, Wednesday Part 2 came out today. And so I'm going to try to get that watched here within the next couple of days, maybe even during the weekend. Has anybody else started Wednesday Part 2 yet? Melissa loves Survivor. Hell yeah, I am loving Survivor. I'm currently on season 26, and I got a. I'm over the halfway point, so I'm trying to get to the other half point before season 50 next March. I believe it's next March is season 50. Rogue Reviews. What's going on there, Rogue? Haven't seen you in a while here in the chat. Hopefully, everything is going great for you. I always keep an eye on your channel to see what you're doing over there, and you're making some good content. So, if one of my rich men or women can share Rogue Reviews' YouTube link, I would really appreciate that. And I got to scroll. There we go. Sorry, I didn't want to lose my spot here. Desi say, I know what was my worst, which I think I have a good feeling on that. We've had a couple of stinkers this year. Now, Cole, you can't be lazy, man. Saying "F that, Brett." I'm paying $30 for a movie ticket. They better bring me popcorn. Well, Cole, if you do the Regal Theater at our downtown, well, not downtown, but this is between me and Cole talking real quick. But Cole, if you go to West Town Mall to that particular Regal, they do bring you your popcorn or a cheeseburger or mozzarella sticks or whatever you want that they have on their menu. So if you want to do that, go there. Any movie theater, go get your own damn popcorn, Cole. Damn, Aaron, I'm sorry to hear that. I had two experiences where about equal. Once people were just blatantly talking behind me during the movie, and then the same thing happened, except they were in front of me. Damn, Aaron, I hopefully you got your money back on that because I will not be able to tolerate that bullshit. Thor, this is Ashton. Thor and Thunder was my worst theater experience. Have two people sit behind me that didn't shut the fuck up during the entire movie. Didn't help that the movie sucked. Yeah, talk about two birds with one stone on that bad luck there, Ashton. So I'm sorry you had a bad theater experience, but I guess the good news is if there's any, the movie sucked. Heather says Halloween Kills was my worst. The staff had to ask someone to leave because they were being so disruptive. Everyone was complaining about them because they commented after every line of dialogue. Oh my god, Heather, that would I would probably be at a point where fists will be flying at their faces. So I am so sorry, but Halloween Kills got ruined for you there, Heather, for a good theater experience. Oh, Cole. I'm looking forward. Hopefully, Cole or the Devil's Rejects is a good crowd because I will be the guy right beside you if you try to say something to him like, "I'm not with them. I'm not with them." Let's see. Oh, Davey, saying the Toxic Avenger is up there for me as a horror, or for as horror goes. Are you talking about like as your favorite horror movie of 2025 so far, Davey? Because I did see the Toxic Avenger on Monday on my day off, and I surprisingly had a really good time with it. It doesn't treat itself too seriously. It's has definitely a lot more gory kills than I anticipated having, and Peter Dinklage, Elijah Wood, and Kevin Bacon were all really good in the movie. So, if you're a fan of Toxic Avenger, I will say go see it in the theater. But if you're not a big fan of that, I'd say wait for it to hit streaming and to check it out at home because it will definitely be well worth the rent. Let's see here. Okay, Evil Alex. Hopefully you heard that because I did just a little short review on Toxic Avenger. I had a really good time with it. All right, and I lost my place, so I gotta find it back here. Zodiac, I gotta get you on Big Brother after Survivor. No, Zodiac, I will say this: I'm going to be taking a break and get back into more movie watching because I still gotta watch freaking Dangerous Animals and bring her back to me. Because here's the secret: I'm slowly starting my research on the Real Horror Awards for next year. So I got to get some more movie watching here before I could really complete that Real Horror Awards ballot because that's kind of like what I've already gotten a head start on that ballot. There we go. Thank you, Cole, for taking care of Evil Alex for me. Let's see here. Just checking here. So Zodiac's telling Ashton what Big Brother is. Rogue Review saying, thanks, Brett. I'm loving the journey on YouTube. And hey, if you're loving the journey, that's all that matters. And that means that you are showing your passion. You're not caring what the numbers are or what people are saying. You're doing it because you love it. And that's why I'm doing this, is because I love what I do. But more importantly, I just love you all. Mika says we enjoy Dangerous Animals. Hell yeah. And Dangerous Animals will be on Shutter on Friday. So good to know there, Chester. Even though I got my Chiefs playing on Friday, but I will be watching that movie as quickly as I can. Let's see here. Okay, Davey saying if you're a fan of fun movies, you will dig the new Toxic Avenger. Hats off to Luisa Guerrero, who played Toxie in The Suit. You would swear that it was Dinklage in there. That's how good she was. Hell, and I didn't even know that, Davey. So that's really good to know because I thought Guerrero was really good at it. Since now I know it's Guerrero, I can say that she did a really good job. All right. Sorry, just catching up here. There's a lot going on in the chat, and I love it. Let's see here. And Destiny, thank you for sharing Rogue Reviews this YouTube link. I appreciate you being a badass wrench woman. So let's see here. Evil Alex says, "What film you look forward to for the rest of the year?" That's a good question, Evil Alex, because I have three. I will say I have three, and that is Black Phone 2, because that's the last horror movie that I have, like, that's really high on my anticipated list. It's the Black Phone 2 that comes out in October. What else do I have here? Silent Night, Deadly Night, the remake of it. I'm really looking forward to that movie as well. Not as much as the Black Phone 2, but I'm willing to give it a shot because I think Rowan Campbell is the perfect casting choice to play the killer Santa Claus in that remake. So I'll see what happens in December on that. And then just as how much of surprised I was with Wicked last year, I'm looking forward to Wicked Part 2 for Wicked Good. I'm looking forward to that one just to see how that story concludes because last year was my first introduction to everything that's Wicked. So hopefully that movie is totally Wicked. Yeah, I threw a pun out there. Oh no, you're good, Destiny. Again, I know you're at work, so again, you just being here is greatly appreciated. Same thing with everybody that's just taking time out of work or taking time out of their free time just to come hang out with me and making my lunch hour fairy that goes by quick. Because I just looked, it is 2:44 right now, so I got about 11 minutes left. So if you have any last minute questions, there's my brother. He knows I'm streaming, so he's just let me just keeping on. So let me see here. What else we got here? And yes, I agree with Chester. If you have not slashed that like button, be sure to do so. Ashton says, I was surprised with how much I enjoyed Wicked. I'm not a big musical guy. And Ashton, I'm the same way. So it really has to take a lot for a musical movie to do a lot for me. I'm not ashamed to admit it. I'm a big fan of the Pitch Perfect movies. I really do enjoy those. I enjoyed Anna. Someone help me in the chat. It's like the Anna Apocalypse movie. I forgot the title of that movie, but I really think that movie is underrated and people should check out that movie. And of course, Wicked. I really, really enjoyed Wicked. Has anyone started part 2 of Wednesday yet? So I have not yet because during this stream I just realized that it came out today. So hopefully I will or maybe get an episode in when I go back to work if things aren't too crazy. But if not, I will try to get to it, Ashton, over the weekend to finish off Wednesday. Because again, the weekend's going to be hard now because a lot of my weekends from here until like February are going to pretty much be consumed of football. So we'll see how it goes. But I do plan on trying to get through Wednesday pretty quickly. Anna in the Apocalypse. Thank you there, Mika, saying love it. Yeah, I love the movie too. I just think if you just want a lot of fun and just to kind of test the waters if you're a musical movie goer or not, Anna in the Apocalypse is a good first movie to kind of like jump into the musical genre in. Ashton will probably after the stream. There you go there, Ashton. Go Pack Go. Yeah, Zodiac, I bet you're excited for Green Bay Packer football this year with getting Micah Parsons. So good for you all. All right. Okay, I believe these are Evil Alex's most looking forward to films the rest of 2025. Let's give it a read there, Alex. Conjuring 4, Silent Night, and Beast of War. I look for rest of the year, and actually Avatar 3. Evil Alex, Avatar 3, I'll go see in the theater, but I'm not really excited for it because I just thought part 2 was just okay to me. Like, I gave it a 4 out of 5, but it's not a comfort 4 out of 5, because it can easily go down in the feature for me. Seeing fire people versus water people should be a lot of fun. So I'm going to just say that I will go see Avatar 3, but I'm keeping my expectations low. Ashton saying, go Patriots. So, Ashton, here's my thing with the Patriots with you, okay? Stephon Diggs better have a good year for me because I'm putting a lot of my eggs into his basket in fantasy football. And Drake May, you better throw Diggs the damn ball. Melissa saying, Conjuring is a thumbs up. Hell yeah. I give it a thumbs up too. Chester saying, go Lions. Hell yeah. Let's see here. Evil Alex says, I like the film for Stephen Lang. Plays a great villain in them. Hell yeah. They are currently advertising the hell out of the Conjuring 4 Zodiac, but luckily I've been dodging them like Neo dodges the bullets in the Matrix. Whoa, that's the best I can do. Now Zodiac, don't bring that bad juju on Dix. You better quit that. That'll be enough of that now. See here. All right, I am all caught up. So if y'all have any last minute questions, go ahead and get them in. I'll do a little bit quick promoting here, real quick. Tomorrow night at 8 o'clock Eastern time, it is Goodwill Hunting. The first live stream of Goodwill Hunting is tomorrow night. 8 o'clock Eastern time for the theatrical cut watch party of Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. That is tomorrow night at 8 o'clock Eastern time. Chills and Thrills is this Saturday at 8 o'clock Eastern time, where we kick off Frighttober with watching some killer classic horror movies for the months of September and October. And we're going to kick it all off with The Conjuring. And I'm not sure if y'all noticed the announcement. Davey Defray is supposed to be my guest for it, but unfortunately, he got called into work that Saturday. So it'll just be me going solo for The Conjuring. But that's okay, though, because I am going to get Davey Defray back on for Chills and Thrills in the future, because I got a couple of watch parties that I have him in mind for. And I know he wants to come on Chills and Thrills, and I know he is disappointed. But Davey, that's okay, because we have to go. We have to put work first sometimes. Like, it's family first, and then it's work, and then it's our hobbies. That's just it for me. So, Davey, we'll get you back on, my friend. Jamie Hart, what's going on there, Jamie? How are you doing? As Ashton always tells you, that Jamie is the heart of our horror community. So, Jamie, hopefully all is going well with you. Evil Alex, good thing. Did you see Primitive War, the Dino Vietnam film? Heard not bad stuff about it. Yeah, I really wanted to go see that movie, Evil Alex, but unfortunately my Regal just was not showing it. So the moment I see that it is available to rent, I'm going to be watching the hell out of that movie, because I have a good feeling that it is going to be the dino horror movie that I want the Jurassic Park franchise to pretty much to do, because that's why I feel like with the Jurassic Park franchise, we need to get back to those horror elements that the original movie did. All right, there we go. Everybody's saying hello to Jamie. And here's the deal. Quickly, for the last 4 minutes, if you have not suggested a horror movie for me to put on my wheel for the 100 subscriber live stream for Chills and Thrills at September the 26th, go ahead and put them in the comments right now, and I'll take a screenshot and I will put your all suggestion into that wheel, because I spin the wheel on September the 22nd. And what it is that I'll put all the movies on the wheel, and then I'll keep spinning and eliminate each movie. And the last movie standing in that wheel will be the 100 subscriber watch party that we do for it. And I see Aaron Click and Zodiac C already suggesting movies. I got your screenshot, and I will get that on the list. Thank you, Aaron and Zodiac. Who else? I'm trying to think here. Jamie, I know you haven't suggested a movie yet. I know Destiny hasn't, but I know you got a busy week, so I'll get with you next week on your suggestion. Who else who we haven't had? Rogue Reviews, have you got a horror movie suggestion you think I should do a watch party for on Chills and Thrills? Let's see here. Let's see. Oh, there we go, Mika. The Dark and the Wicked. Nice. I'm screenshotting that. Okay, Ashton, answer this to me quickly, because I know you mentioned it chapter 1. That's what you mentioned, and Horthead Heather actually mentioned the same thing. So, Ashton, do you want to change your pick and do Dream Warriors instead, or do you want to keep it chapter 1? Let me know so I can screenshot your answer. Oh, Chester, Bride of Chucky. So let me go ahead and screenshot that, Chester. Hell yeah. So got about 2 more minutes before I have to send you all over to Davey Defray's channel. So if you have not picked a movie for Chills and Thrills, go ahead and last 2 minutes. Get those things in. Okay, Ashton's going to let Heather have chapter 1. So, Ashton, let me scroll up and get Dream Warriors. I will update that for you, my friend. Man, what's crazy? I had a whole big like food discussion I wanted to do for Fright Bites today, but you all have been so interactive and made this stream just fly by so quickly. So I promise next week's Fright Bites, which will be Thursday next week at 2 o'clock Eastern time, I will make it a special sit down restaurant talk. And we will talk about some of our favorite sit down restaurants. That could be Cheesecake Factory, Texas Roadhouse, whatever food you want to mention for that, we'll talk about it. Ooh, Destiny Snakes on a Plane. That will be a fun watch party. So let me go ahead and get that there, Destiny, for your suggestion. Thank you so much. So let's see here. Okay, let's see here. Okay, just don't want to make sure I'm missing anything or missing any screenshot opportunities. All right, 2:54. So I am going to go ahead and get on out here, get right back to work. So I'm going to ask you all to leave my stream and go over to Davey Defray's channel, hang out in his live chat, and be sure to hit the like button for his channel as well, because I know Davey is going to love having you all go hang out with him. Oh, Jamie Hart with Pandora. So let me get that screenshot real quick. Thank you, Jamie. No, Aaron, we will not suggest that Ghost That Jack You Off movie. We are not doing that because Chad already friggin' had the One Eye Monster at his damn suggestion. And I swear to God, if One Eye Monster wins, I'm going to kick Chad's ass. I'm going to fly to where he lives and kicks his ass. At least try to. But until then, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get back on the work. Thank you for making episode 9 badass. And I'll see you all for Fright Bites next Thursday for episode 10. And I will see you all tomorrow on Good Real Live for the Halloween 2 Rob Zombie Watch Party theatrical cut. Have a great day, guys.